I am super excited for this box. We pre-ordered it 2 weeks ago. It came out today. It came out this morning, actually. There's a huge update. There's a lot of changes that were made because this was like I forget what it's called, the Gallo something or other. So this is kind of like the update to that. They made a lot of changes to the rules, and there's a lot of missions specifically to this box, which I'm super excited for. Now let me tell you, this box was strangely really heavy. I didn't think it was going to be that heavy because I'm like, oh, it's just a ton of plastic. And yes, plastic can be kind of heavy, but like the Leviathan box was heavy back when it first came out, and a big chunk of that was because the book was insane. This right here is a little bit different. There are a lot of sprues. Dude, the sprues look so cool. Like the models aren't even put together, and I'm looking at these sprues like, wow, I'm digging this. The terrain obviously looks amazing, and you're going to see this in a little bit. Here we just have both the units that come in this box, which both units look really good. I really do like the Necrons that aren't like the standard standing up robots Terminator 2 ripoff dudes. They actually look more robotic and a little bit more devious. That's what I'm thinking of. It's very, very different, and I really enjoy that. I'm glad that they managed to change it up for the actual kill team itself, because the other kill team with Necrons, they just look like, I mean, I've seen it, they look more like Necrons. Oh man, this dude was trying to get ahead, and I guess he couldn't. This box is amazing. You know, it comes not just with all the sprues, but everything you need to actually start and get ready for a kill team. Unfortunately, that side was empty, which I was a little disappointed. I thought it was going to come with like dice. It'd be cool if it came with like little green dice or like little black and red dice to kind of match each faction, but we can't have them all, I guess. So in your standard kill team fashion, you do get this double-sided mat, which I thought it's pretty sturdy. I was a little scared that I was going to rip it when I was opening this, but it was actually fairly sturdy. Both sides look pretty similar, but it's still nice to have that change to kind of mix it up a little bit. One side has more of these glowy circles that we're going to see more during the actual terrain itself. Sorry, I need to get rid of all this real quick. And inside this, I completely destroyed this book holder thing. I was like, oh, this is super easy. It'll come apart. And I think I just completely ripped it. I don't think you can actually see it on camera. Because I do like this, like the art that's in the box. Kind of glad it gave you a smaller one so that way you can take it apart. But I think when I put it down, I completely ripped like the side of it. But that's fine. I'm not going to use it anyways. The book has a lot of different things. You know, it has, at first, when I was going through this book, I thought, oh man, it's going to just have them in there. I wanted cards, because cards are so much easier when I'm playing Kill Team. I could just lay them out in front of me because the mat's so small, and it makes it a lot easier. Here's all the tokens for the army, which it gives it more of a board game feel. So it's a little less intimidating to like invite people to play this game, because it's like, oh, they see tokens and they think, oh, okay, cool, it's like a board game. And the size of the mat, it kind of is, so it definitely makes it easier for me to get my friends to actually learn to play this game with me. I mean, I learned to play the basics of it, which I'm going to make more videos about, because learning how to play this game is such a pain in the ass if you don't know somebody that knows how to play already. It's so stupid. So I'm going to make more of that down the line. And opening this box, this little tiny card case with the rule set that comes specifically for this kill team box, is so annoying. I don't know why. I just couldn't I couldn't slide the little tab on the top. It took me way longer than it definitely should. I was looking at the timer. I think it took me like a minute. So it's pretty cool that it actually comes with cards for the events that take place inside the Tomb world. So there's like different things that react. I haven't read the entire rule set for it, but different things react and it activates other Necrons or other things to like come out and attack, which I thought was really interesting. It definitely changes everything up a little bit, which is really cool. At first I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just break these Necrons apart and use them for basing, but then when I actually saw that it's required for the actual terrain, I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna paint them as simple as possible and just keep them in there. And here are, which I was so glad that they actually did this, because in the starter set with, not the starter set, but the release box for 4th edition for Kill Team, the box had the book with like what the characters do, but they didn't come with cards, which was really annoying. So I was a little afraid they were going to do that here, but they actually came with the cards, so I was super happy about it. When it comes to variety, there's not a ton of variety for the units for the Necrons, but they look really cool, so it doesn't even matter. Like I said, I really enjoyed the fact that they don't just look like bipedal Terminator 2 ripoffs. Like, they actually look robotic, and I really like that. You know, here shows what all the operatives, here it shows what all the operatives are. There's a couple like duplicates, which is totally fine, because again, they look so cool that I genuinely don't care. The only thing that I found a little disappointing was that it didn't come with like individual equipment, considering the fact that they kind of mold stuff out of that special metal. I thought they might have some sort of unique equipment for that, but yeah, nothing. It just comes with like the universal equipment that everybody can pick up. So that was a little disappointing. I was expecting something a lot cooler than that, but you know, you win some, you lose some, it's all good. So along with the cards, you also did get the booklet that shows you everything. It has a little bit of lore, a little bit of talking about what's going on inside the catacombs. It gives you a little bit more of a lore about why they're in there, which I thought was really interesting. And if you lose the cards, there's like a copy of everything in there, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, this is when I was going through it, and I was like, damn, the Death Watch dudes are actually pretty cool looking. Like, I'm not a huge Inquisition kind of guy, but like the weapons and everything, super fucking cool. I genuinely enjoyed it. I thought it was awesome. It comes with, you know, the rule set, the equipment, comes with like really nice pictures and everything, and then it also comes with missions, like what the missions are, not just in the card form, but also in the actual book itself. And it shows the different layouts that you're gonna be using, which was really cool. I'm glad they came with everything. I mean, I figured it would, but you know, Games Workshop wants money, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna be like, oh, you gotta buy the new card set because it is not gonna come with this. So I'm surprised they didn't do that, and they just decided to give you everything. But like, it's really cool. So here are the missions that it shows with. It shows what you have to do in each of the different kill zones, and it gives you like tips and tricks on how they react, because since the Gallo Dark had like a big thing with it was the doors, so this has portals and doors as well. And I like that it actually gives you like a how things react, because it's like, oh, if you're within a certain distance with somebody, other things happen. I'm glad that they actually have a map or a display of what that looks like, because again, Kill Team is not a difficult game, but for some reason learning how to play and learning all the rules is a little annoying. This kind of gives you everything, which I thought was great. I think this is going to be a really fun game. I can't wait to put my dudes together and maybe make a little tutorial on how to play this specific mission deck. I will make a video on how to play Kill Team, because again, it was so annoying trying to find all the rules and how to actually play, and I couldn't find them. So I'm going to be painting my guys over on all my social medias and on here. I'm a miniature artist. All the stuff that I paint is going to be down below in the links. So see you then.